Today's lesson is on section 8.1, using proportions. Using proportions is nothing more than coming up with equivalent fractions. And the easiest thing to do here is to look at some of the examples in the book. So, if you look on page 332, I'm looking at number 9. It states, if 100 centimeters equals a meter, 100 centimeters equals 1 meter, then 170 centimeters equals m meters. So it's telling us 170 centimeters, we need to find out how many meters that equals. Once you have it set up, it's the same thing each time. You cross multiply. 170 times 1 is 170 equals 100 times x, which is 100x, and then you divide by 100. And x will equal 1.7. For proportions, it's all in the setup. If you can get the setup correct, everything else is fairly easy. It's pretty much the same steps time and again. Cross multiply and then divide. If we look at number 11 on page 332, it states if 12 eggs cost 96 cents, so there it's telling us how much it cost. 12 eggs equal 96 cents. Then 4 eggs cost what? So, again, cross multiply. 4 times 96, I don't know what that is offhand. Let me do that here. 24 to $3.84, if I did my math correctly, equals 12 eggs, which is 12x. So in order to find out what 1 egg cost, I'll have to divide both sides by 12. So x will equal 32 cents. Let's look at one that's a little more challenging. Number 19. No, let's do number 17. Number 17. If a car can travel 536 miles on 16 gallons of gas, 536 miles on 16 gallons of gas, 16 gallons. How far can it travel on 10 gallons of gas? So the right-hand side I've already established are going to be the gallons. Everything on this side is going to be gallons. It doesn't have to be that way each and every time. You can set proportions up in a variety of ways. This is just one way. But no matter how you set it up, you're always cross-multiplying the same numbers. So if you set it up a different way, it's going to be 16 times x. And 536 times 10 is 5,360. Divide both sides by 16. And your answer should be x equals 335 miles. So just to review, proportion is just an equivalent fraction, and there are 2 steps. First step is to cross multiply, and step number 2 is divide in order to isolate the variable. And with proportions, always show your setup.